If we shut down everything, if we flood the Capitol building, flood all the government buildings, go inside. These are public buildings. We own them.
One of the more insane members of Congress is far-right darling Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yet she is in the news for taking on hip-hop legend Dr. Dre. She pulls awkward stunts such as these, while Dre is a living legend.
There is an Islamic invasion into our government offices right now.
Because you see, while Greene continues her bigoted ways,
being in gangs and dealing drugs is what holds them down.
Including her intentional dog whistles on Black Americans, Dre uses storytelling through beats, rhythms, and life. And the reason they're beefing? Greene, after being locked out of Twitter yet again in her disgraceful career, but bowing to Kevin McCarthy as speaker, had a staffer record her awkwardly walking out of her office, closing the door, and having the beat to Still Dre playing. This is a humongous no-no, and the hip-hop mogul has responded as such. In a statement that the press picked up on, Dre, aka Andre Young, said, "I don't license my music to politicians, especially someone as divisive and hateful as this one." Dre's lawyer is this man, Howard King, a graduate of UCLA's School of Law. King was named one of the top 100 attorneys in Hollywood. He is a powerhouse. One of his biggest cases was Metallica v. Napster, which was massive at the time. Kerrang.com would call it the lawsuit that redefined how we listen to music. The letter from Dre's attorney, King, dated Monday, demands that Greene immediately cease and desist from using Dre's music. The letter says she has been using it on social media. King's office wrote in a statement, "Mr. Young, as in Dre, has not and will never grant you permission to broadcast or disseminate any of his music." The letter obtained by BuzzFeed News states, "One might expect that as a member of Congress, you would have a passing familiarity with the laws of our country. It's possible, though, the laws governing intellectual property are a little too arcane and insufficiently populous for you to really have spent much time on." But here's the thing, Greene would not be alone, okay? This is a theme for Republicans and the music industry. Rihanna sent Donald Trump a cease and desist letter after her song "Don't Stop the Music" was played at Trump's rally in Chattanooga, Tennessee in the year 2018. 2 years prior, Adele and her team wrote a statement to Trump that he was not given permission to use her music for political campaigning. Again in 2018, Aerosmith also wrote a cease and desist, saying Trump is falsely implying the band endorses his campaign. They demanded he stop using it. Oh, and if you thought we were done, no, we're not done. There's more. Phil Collins did the same when Trump used "In the Air Tonight" at a rally. Vulture would note other names like Neil Young, REM, Twisted Sister, The Stones, Elton John, Queen, George Harrison, and more. Dre's team would write in the letter, Greene should cease and desist from any further unauthorized use of Dre's music. We're writing because we think an actual lawmaker should be making laws, not breaking laws. Oh, especially those embodied in the Constitution by the Founding Fathers, the letter reads. The LA Times would report that as of Monday, Twitter removed Greene's video. This media has been disabled in response to a report by the copyright owner, said a notice in the video's place. And here is the parting shot from Dre and his team. One might expect that as a member of Congress, you would have a passing familiarity with the laws of our country. It's possible, though, that laws governing intellectual property are a little too arcane and insufficiently populist for you to really have spent much time on. Now, that is a statement.